Hello, Palsu, in this new video. So, I'm sorry, but I mistakenly clicked the stop instead of the pause button when I was cleaning my desk. Yeah, stuff happens. So, if you haven't, go back and intuitively check out the first video, as there's like a lot of explaining and a lot of time to actually get channeled to like or guided to which pile to choose for you. So this is pile 2. As I explained in the first video, um, these are like manifestation, the shadow side of yourself that you need to be aware of, and the intuitively guided card. So let's start out. You've chosen the beautiful banded amethyst here. I'm sorry, the light is very bright right now. It's outside, so it's hard to see, but I hope you can like feel it at least. So you were guided to this intuitive card, the crystal, or any of these cards, but this is part of your package deal, pile 2. Okay, just remove this one and put this one there. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with the shadow side, like what you need to be more aware about yourself, or like it's the side of yourself that you need to like work on in the self-care. And then we're gonna do the affirmation, and then I'm gonna pull some energy cards to see what your current energies are. Freedom is mine. So you might be too freedom seeking. It's like freedom is beautiful, but I think you might be searching for freedom in the wrong places. I'm getting that you sometimes emotionally detach as a form of escapism. Um, and you need to understand that true freedom is comes from within. Like no matter the circumstances you're in, no matter whatever is you're detaching from in the physical realm, the only true felt freedom you find within yourself. It doesn't matter if you got a 9 to 5 job and you got like a big family and a lot of requirements outside of yourself. Um, as long as you feel free to do as you please and be who you are within yourself, that's true freedom. It's the ability to speak on your wants and needs and finding people who actually gets it instead of like going in hermit mode and removing yourself from everything. So the affirmation is, I know that I am in my desired reality. Oh my god. This goes so well hand in hand. It's like you need to feel that whatever you got right now is good enough. Don't flee from your circumstances because you're exactly where you need to be. So write it in the comments, because the more you type it out or say it out loud with me, because the more you do that, the more you become the more it manifests, like within yourself and in your outside circumstances. Okay, so let's pull some energy cards on your current energy, the current energy that you're in. And Spirit, please guide me to the current energies of pile 2. Oh, that's a lot. These two stands out. And one more, Spirit. Okay. So you've got the loving man, family, friends, and guides. Oh my, it really like it so adds up, and the sacred temple. Yes, 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 yes. You are either a very loving masculine, like you got someone who really wants the best for you, and you need to like embrace it instead of pushing it away. And whenever you need to feel that personal freedom, go within. Go within your own sacred temple inside of you and let your family, friends, and your spirit guides guide you. Because honestly, from what I'm seeing here, you got it good. You got it really good. I'm sorry to be that direct, but it's like stop fleeing, stop self sabotaging, stop being like feeling like there's more because you got everything right here. You got the three most beautiful cards from that energy deck. Like, you are either a very loving man and you need to embrace that side of yourself more and show it, like, shed light on that, or you got someone who's really loving towards you that you need to let in more. And like embrace it and like not embrace it, but be grateful instead of trying to push it away. Let your family, friends, and guides like lift you instead of pushing them away when they actually can lift you. And whenever you need that freedom within yourself, go inside your own inner world. Because you've got a destined path and you are not supposed to be escaping it. So these are my new Shine From Within cards, and I'm so in love with them. And I'm gonna ask, what's are you the self-love, the self-care that you are needing to be doing, my beautiful pale too? Oh wow. You're gonna get these four then. Okay. So you got write down your goals and dream big. So start planning within yourself instead of um, trying to like run away from everything. Then be where you're at and start planning out things instead of just escaping into a new reality. Then you got believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. Exactly. This is all about you shining from within. And there's butterflies on this card, and I'm being told they're very significant, so it's a sign for someone. Then you got commit to self-care rituals. So withdraw like that and do some self-care, like meditate, put cucumber on your eyes, and take that hour-long bath. Take a long walk if that's what you need, but just like be in your circumstances without like removing yourself from them entirely. And then there's slow down and rest. You need it. Yeah, take the time to rest. Take some long baths. Sleep, because your partner will understand if you got a partner, and your job has to understand. So, let's see. The self care. This is more like what you can actively do. Clean your space, nourish your temple, and connect with fire. Okay. So, for you to be in this energy and not feel so overwhelmed with everything, it's a good idea for you to clean. It might be therapeutic to you. And then you really need to take better care of your body. I'm getting very much you need some vitamins. And you need to like put that green in your body. And I'm actually laughing inside right now because I literally told this to someone. yesterday. So if you're in this pile, hi. And connect with fire. Yeah. So I also, the same person actually spoke about fire. So I think you're here. And you need to connect more with fire. Again, do your fire rituals. So, for topping off this reading, I want to ask Spirit if there's a song for you. It might be the entire song, the entire meaning. It might be the music, the mood of it. It might be a line, a word. You will know. Oh, whoa, that went fast. That came by fast. Julia Brennan, Inner Demons. So go and listen to that. It's a message from Spirit to you. So I'm just gonna put it up, hold it up here so you can see it. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pile 2. And have a beautiful day. And until next time, be blessed. Welcome, Pile 3. With just this beautiful pink agate here. I'm sorry, but they are kind of like hard to see because there's a lot of light here at the moment. It's very much summer. So, you chose the beautiful pink agate. You chose this intuitive card right here. I'm just gonna put it over here. This is your shadow side, what you need to like stir away from feeling as much. And this is your affirmation. So let's see the shadow side first. Give it all to me. So you might be wanting someone to give you everything. And I'm hearing that instead of focusing outside of yourself, you need to focus more like internally. Instead of wishing for someone else to give you a lot, you need to give it to yourself more. Instead of seeking that external validation, you need to like give yourself that beautiful validation, basically. And it's a hard task. I know it's a huge healing process, especially if you're brought up with narcissists who never make you feel worthy or valuable. You tend to seek those same kind of energies, even though a part of you is traumatized by it. It's still a trauma bond, and it feels safe in all of its shittiness, to put it plainly. So you need to give that beautiful care, love, affirmations daily to yourself. Do what feels good for you. Do not let anything or anyone come on in and make you feel less. Oftentimes, I don't know, but I'm guided to tell you that sometimes rejection is divine protection. Okay, let's look into your affirmation. Your affirmation is, I'm able to shift realities smoothly. So you could type it down as it helps the affirmation grow strong, or you can say it out loudly with me. I am able to shift realities smoothly. So comment down below as it sends the signal to the universe that you are ready to shift and you want to shift out of this lack mindset, to put it like in a nice way. You are ready to shift and you want to change. So this is the universe also saying to you that you are ready. So if you've been feeling doubt, do not doubt, you are ready to shift from being codependent to being independent. Yeah, that's what I've got. So I'm gonna look into these energy cards just to see what's the highest energies for you at this moment, my beautiful pile 3. what is the energies for my pile 3 right now? Remember, this is a general reading. There will be several people watching this pile. So if you feel something's off, or just like pick another pile, or like some of the messages might be very directed at you and some of the others might be for someone else. Even though it's a pick a pile, it's still like a general message. So you've been deceived a great deal. People were like talking behind your back, and it's also what's coming up here. I instantly picked up on this narcissistic vibe. Not that you're a narcissist, but people around you. You've been through a lot of conflict, and some of them are still lingering because of these drama llamas, is what I want to say. Do not let this deceit change you. Go and shift whatever you need, because you are an exceptionally empathic, loving being, and embrace that part of yourself. Do not judge yourself for being loving to people who were not able to like receive or give back love. You are sailing away from this conflict at this moment. You're ready to shift your reality. And I also want to say that if someone was really deceitful to you, and if someone caused you a lot of conflict, both internal but also like um, outwardly, talking behind your back to others and maybe leaving you with no kind of like closure or anything. As I said before, it's divine intervention. Like the universe saw them when you didn't. They heard them when you didn't. And this is your protection, because you are way too valuable to the universe to go through that and to be stuck in such toxic energy. And I know this might be hard to like see clearly right now because it still hurts. I can feel your pain, and I get it. I know when I sit and talk about all this, it sounds so easy. Trust me, I know it's not. Trust me, I know it is not. The best self-care you can do for yourself right now is let it go. Like, surrender it, release it, and move to calmer waters for your sake. Do not care what anyone else needs from you at this moment. Do you. And I know it's probably a very unfamiliar and even uncomfortable feeling for some of you. Like, because you might not even know what you want or what you need, because you're so used to other people telling you who you are and what you need. But start small, baby steps. If you always like drawing, start drawing again. Like, don't care what anyone else says. If you like to draw, you draw. If you like to dance, dance. If you like singing loudly in the shower, you sing loudly in the shower. Like, do those little things one step at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brand new Shine From Within deck here. And I'm gonna ask Spirit, please, for my beautiful pile 3 here, what's the best they can do for self-care, self-improvement, like really shining their light at this moment. So my beautiful pile 3, you got allow unlimited abundance. I'm getting, ever since there's crystals on this one, a very strong message about you working with crystals. Like, allow these crystals to heal you, work with them, and be like, you are a channel for healing, and you will really benefit from working with crystals and discovering the healing of the crystals. Like they can heal you, you can heal them, you can heal others with crystals. And it will also restore that balance within you. And I'm also hearing that you might sometimes be prone to overthinking everything that happened. And when you shift your focus into working with something you're actually good at without anyone else like telling you that you're good at it, but you just feel it within, it's gonna shift you naturally. Slow down and rest, you need it. So no matter what outside circumstances might be pushing you to do this and la la la, you need to take those breaks. Take some long baths, read that book, draw, do whatever you feel like that brings you peace within. No matter who needs you and why and when and where, and just put the phone like away and do you, and exactly commit to self-care rituals. You've been abandoning yourself for a long time. Like you've been there for everyone else on the cost of your own, like yourself. Like even your body needs moisturizing. I'm sorry, but it's coming clear very. It's coming through very very clearly because you really put yourself aside for everyone else. Like really. And on that note, I'm gonna smoke half a cigarette because that's what I feel like right now, even though I'm reading. You see, that's a thing I shouldn't do. Like, according to the rest of the world, I shouldn't be sitting here smoking while I'm reading, but I'm still doing it because it's what I want to do right now. It's what I feel like doing. You see where I'm going? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a few self-care cards for you. These cards are like this is more like about the within. This is what you can do like physically to change right now. What would be good for you to like physically change to achieve more self-care and healing? One more, please. Thank you. So let's see. We got chanting. It's really good for you to hum and listen to meditation music with the negative energy cleansing vibration. So go and look that up on YouTube. Find something that you can like that's comfortable for you to listen to and just leave it like in your room and just because some of them are like 4 or 5 hours long and just put it on your TV or whatever suits you and just let it be there because even though you're not laying down in meditation pose, you will still it will still cleanse your area and you. Look for fairies, so start believing in miracles again. You've got some fairies that are actually trying to communicate with you, and the fairies is also about what you do not see, it's still there. Like it's believing in the impossible. You need to start trusting again in the magic of life and clean your space. And I'm also getting that if you've been thinking about some redecoing, get to it. Don't you don't need to have like a huge wallet to do that. You can start small. Like go buy that plant you've been wanting to get, or like if you've been like I've been considering painting this one back here in the background white for I don't know how long. I just haven't gotten to it because I was actually like I think it's kind of cozy, but I also think it would look better in white or like light gray, so it didn't look as messy. But like do those little things that you can. It doesn't have to cost a fortune. And at the same time you're occupied and you're like it's self-care basically doing some of these things that you'd like. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off asking Spirit if there's a song for you. It might be the entire song, the entire meaning. It might be a word, a line, or just the feeling and the energy of the song. So, Spirit, please, what's the song for my beautiful pile 3 from you. What's the song? Please, spirit of this one. Okay. I see more wanted to come out, but I just have to keep it short and sweet right now. So the song is Ozzy Osbourne, I Just Want You. Yeah. You need to understand that you are a healer and a light worker, and the universe really wants you to see your own worth. So this is a song for you to realize how much the universe adores you. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, my beautiful Pile 3. And till next time, stay blessed. Hello, my beautiful Pile 4. If you chose this water agate. It's such a shame because it's actually really stunning, but it's so hard to see because I've got a lot of natural light coming in right now. So I'm just gonna show this, and you chose this, or you were drawn to the intuitive card right here. I'm just gonna put that here for now. Or this little affirmation card here. So I'm gonna start out your reading by looking into what your shadow side is. It's a side of you that you still need to heal, like something you're overdoing, or you might not be that aware, but you also might be very aware. So, and then the affirmation. I am patient with myself. So, your shadow side is being very impatient with yourself. You need to find ways, I'm hearing, to be more patient with yourself. Because you're actually really good at being patient with everyone around you and outside circumstances, and you basically, I'm hearing you give people too much time and too long a line. But when it comes to yourself, you are like really judging yourself so harshly. You are like talking yourself down and like beating yourself mentally. And I'm also hearing that it might have something to do with PTSD or ADHD or some very specific childhood trauma, but you need to be patient with yourself. Just as patient as you can be with outside circumstances and situations, because you're a very empathic person. I can feel you're very empathic and you're very understanding. And yeah, you might lose your temper once in a while because of your trauma, but you are still like also able to reach out and apologize and like smooth over with others, but you never do this with yourself. It's like if you lose your temper with yourself, you do not apologize to yourself. And you need to start apologizing to yourself just as much as you do to others. Okay, so your affirmation is I have succeeded at shifting. Yes, you've been wanting to shift your reality for a while now, and you need to like believe that you have shifted. Like if you look 5 years back, how much changed? A lot, I bet, right? So instead of judging yourself and like hammering yourself in the head about how much didn't change and how much still isn't as you wish it to be, just look 5 years back and say, oh my god, I really actually changed a lot. Like, give yourself some more of that, like, positive enforcement, basically. Yeah, that's it. So let's look into the energies, the current energies of my beautiful pal 4 here. Spirit, please. What's the energy of pile 4? Remember, by the way, that if this pile doesn't like sit right with you, or if you're not feeling it, there's like 3 other piles to choose from. And the first pile is in the first video. I accidentally clicked on full stop instead of pause when cleaning up after the first pile. So, yeah. And I'm also getting like you're laughing right now because that's the kind of stuff you could do. It's like you often do stuff that's like wrecking up stuff, but it's not intentionally. Like, yeah. Okay. Optimism. So you are optimistic even though that you went through a lot of deception. You're still able to see in some situations that there's still like abundance to be gained in your life, but you're also sometimes caught in this maze of dark thoughts, and like I'm almost getting that it can like extend to the suicide thoughts. And I'm sorry to be that direct, but you've gone through so much deception that you do not fully always realize what's right and what's wrong, and it's like created this inner conflict where you do not know where you stand, and you really withdraw to sense what's right, what's wrong, what's up, what's down. Honestly, I think you are going through a dark night of the soul at the moment. Look that up, and it might make so much more sense to you than you realize. Dark night of the soul. Um, because I see you flip-flopping between optimism and wanting to be happy and believing there's something better out there and something good is coming towards you, and really, really dark thoughts like feeling trapped, feeling like nothing will come of this, and like basically depression. Like it seems a little bit like mania depressive. But it's you're not mania depressive, but it's like it's crazy because when I started this reading, I got this ADHD and PTSD vibe. And if you haven't been like examined for those things, it might be a time to like go and see a health practitioner. And because I think you might suffer PTSD from all the things you've been through, and you might have like a little ADHD as well, which can make your emotions very unbalanced. I'm not judging anyone. I just because I see the beauty in you. I sense the pure beauty of your soul. You actually never intended to hurt anyone, but it's just your temper sometimes gets the better of you. But you really need to be better to apologize to yourself as well. You really need to apologize to yourself, to your soul, and also forgive yourself for the things you have done towards others and realize it wasn't you, it was your trauma. And also, if you need to, then reach out and apologize to people, because it will lift some kind of the sadness, that inner turmoil, that inner hell. It will clear some gray skies, is what I'm hearing. And also, I just closed my eyes for a second. You should get out more, like go out on your own and drive to some fields and just be there in silence with yourself and reflect. But the outside is very important, and not surrounded by a lot of other people, just you and the earth and the energies and self-reflection, basically. So yes, it might just be 5 minutes when you're somewhere. Just go outside and just breathe on your own. Okay. So this is my new Shine From Within deck, and I'm so happy with them. This is all about what you can do for like your soul and what would be good for you. So my beautiful pile 4, let's see what's good for you to work on, what's good for you to like make your soul feel more at ease. Oh my god, there's a hidden one here. I actually think that you often find that there's like layers to everything. You're always looking for the layers to everything, and often you expose or realize something that's hidden to others, but you see it clearly. And you should know that's a very great power to have. So, like, pat yourself on the shoulder for that. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. This is really calling you to. I'm also getting, instead of pointing the finger at everyone else, just like look within and be more true to yourself. Like, what do you desire? Like, do not let the opinions of others or the ways that other people live affect you to the point where you forget who you are and what you really want. You need to just because you've got a best friend or you got a partner that really likes things to be this and this and this way, and they keep telling you how they want it like this, it doesn't mean you have to be that way. Like, if your partner doesn't suit you, I'm not like one to say what to do, I'm just guiding. But if your partner doesn't suit what you want in a relationship, have the talk, and if it doesn't, like, I don't know why, but it's coming through so clearly. Have the talk, and if you cannot get on the same page, maybe reconsider. If your best friends are like living a lifestyle that you are not feeling like suits you or fills you up anymore, maybe you just matured more and you're ready for something new. And it doesn't make you a bad person stepping out of that line and doing what feels good for you. Like, they might not understand, but do they really need to? Who needs to understand you? Only you need to understand you, right? So allow unlimited abundance. So if you got some crystals, it would be really beneficial for you to have them nearby, is what I'm hearing. Like, sleep with them next to you, as they will recharge and regenerate some of the negativity that's being pushed towards you at the moment. They will help shield you. And slow down and rest, you need it. So sleep more, do more you. Like, no matter how much anyone else around you is trying to pull you and ask you for favors, do not let your bad conscience get the better of you. You're very, very, very empathic, but do not let anyone pull you around by the nose just because you feel like you have to, because that's the world's image of you. You need to like set up boundaries and say, okay, that's cool. I would love to help, but not today. Today, I've got other important stuff to do. And if important stuff to you is sitting on Netflix and watching a documentary about serial killers for 24 hours, that's what you need to do for you. I don't know why, but that came in so clearly. The documentary about serial killers. Okay, I'm really picking up on someone really specific here. Stop judging and stop loving. So instead of, like, you might have been judged a lot in your life. And I'm also getting that you have some very judgy energies around you, both family and friends. So get out of that mindset and start loving people for what they are and what they give to you instead. Stop judging others. But it's easy to get caught in that matrix, because when you're feeling judged a lot and you feel like you have to live up to some kind of like norm or like whatever it is, it's really easy to take that on even though it's not the authentic you. You need to shine your authentic truth now. So yeah, that's it. So finishing off, I want to pull a song from Spirit to see what's a song from spirit to you? Oh, there it is. The song is Motley Crue, Without You. I'm hearing this might actually not only be from spirit, but from someone you've been thinking about a lot as well. And even though the outside circumstances might not seem so right now, it's still the truth. Like, do not let outside appearances fool you. Um, so yes, it's both from spirit and from someone specific in your mind. And yeah, I get really like sidetracked right now. It's like my head is here and there and everywhere. So I feel your pain. I feel your pain. But um, what I wanted to say was it might be the entire meaning of the song. It might be the tunes. It might be the feeling of the music. It might be one line. It might be just one word. But you will know when you listen to this song. Motley Crue, Without You. So I wish you luck on shifting your reality and doing yourself better and being better towards yourself and going after your dreams and your wishes and desires. So, until next time, thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe, as it really helps my channel grow and me getting the beautiful messages out to more people. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.